everyone, Charlie here, and welcome back to Play the Piano with Charlie, where there's a piano that we're going to play, and I'm Charlie. Alright, so in the last episode we talked about playing the blues with the left hand, and today we're going to go into the right hand a little bit, and a few of the different things you can kind of improvise along the lines with that. Before we start, please subscribe, like, share, and all that stuff, and check out my blogs linked up above, and thanks a lot for all your support. Let's get to it. For the right hand in blues, what a lot of times people who play the blues do is kind of have this kind of off rhythm, where you're kind of basically playing triplets in the right hand. And a triplet means you just put 3 notes, so you might play 4, but if you do a triplet, you just put 3 there. And you're already feeling the blues there. So, if we want to play something simple in the right hand, we can just play an octave C and C when we're in the 1 position. Add a G, or we want to be fancy, do the little slidey thing. That's a key term now. They don't teach you this in music school. It's called slidey thing. Slidey thing is kind of like what we were doing the left hand when we play the E flat and the E, but this time we're going to slide from the F sharp to the G. It's cool because you slide. You don't have to, you just slide that sucker. And that's called slidey. Alright, so what you can do is play triplets and occasionally put a slidey thing in. And you don't have to play both octaves all the time. You don't have to play both Cs. Maybe just play the first one and then just play the top one, the rest, along with the G, after the slidey thing. Combine that with the good old bass, 1 position bass, and you got something that sounds a lot like the blues. Let's say you wanted to be fancier and move that right hand up with the bottom hand when you went into the 4 position. Well, that's easy to do too. The only tricky thing is that the slidey thing now has to be a steppy thing, because you can't, it's really hard to slide one finger over kind of between a B and a C, which are the notes that we're going to have to use. So the right hand will now be Fs, like you probably guessed, but the middle note will be B and C, so you'll probably use a 2 and 3 finger. Back to 1. 5 will just be G and G, and the slidey thing can happen again, this time with a C sharp to a D. Just slide that thing down. Back to 4. 1. And you already got the blues. So remember, we're going 1, 4, 5, and 1. And you can kind of mix those up however you feel. Another one of my favorite things to do in the right hand to mix things up after you get tired of the slidey thing with the triplets is to do an alternative slidey thing. I'll call that the chord with a slidey thing. Here's how you do it in the 1 position. Play a C major chord, which is, to do that, simply take a C major chord and add a slidey thing to the middle note, from the E flat to the E. You can turn that C major chord into an F major chord by just moving the top 2 up to F and A, and then alternate, break them up, go E, G, C, F, A, C, and then add the slidey thing to the first one. If you want to get real crazy, go up again to G and B flat and alternate. Pretty simple. Not too bad, not too bad. Add the left hand. Yourself some simple blues. So as you can see, the blues is a really kind of a fun and easy way of learning the basics of improvisation, going wherever the music takes you, and that's really the core of music. Most music, even classical music, was based on improvisation. Writing stuff out on a piece of paper only came to be after a while, and in the old days people just really passed music on by ear. So I hope you enjoyed this mini-series of Play the Piano with Charlie's based on the blues, and please like, favorite, subscribe, and check out my vlogs up above, and my Facebook page and Twitter and all that good stuff. And if you see me in concert, come up to me afterward and say hello. And so thanks a lot. Please let me know in the comments below what you'd like another series of Play the Piano with Charlie to include. We can really kind of do anything, so let me know in the comments below what you think. Alright, thanks, bye.